feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
Berg was talking to me today. He made a great point, a phenomenal point. He said, Sexyy Red is probably one of the first artists since Cardi B where people like the artist more than the song. And usually these days, people like the song more than the artist. He's like, Sexyy Red, he's not saying she's Cardi B, but it's saying that the allure to Sexyy Red is that people just like her. People like her demeanor. People like how she moves, she acts. People fuck with Sexyy Red. And the reason we're seeing so much success from her is that, yeah, the records could be kind of mid. Like, I personally think that record, even with Drake, is mid. She sounds like a dying goat, a termite in heat, but it still works. And his point was, people just like Sexyy Red. She's super down to earth. She's relatable. She's, doesn't come across as she's above anybody, and people like that. And that's the difference between Sexyy Red and most of these other female artists, because people like the records that they create, whether as opposed to like Sexyy Red, they're like, yo, Sexy, we just like you. And I kind of like agree. I agree with that a bit. I definitely think that people just like Sexyy Red. What do y'all think about that? Somebody said Ice Spice a better example. I'm not going to say Ice Spice because I don't think people think they know Ice Spice's personality. You got to realize with Cardi B, people accepted her for being the ratchet stripper ghetto bitch who didn't speak that well or have everything that she usually is saying or doing like all together. And I believe that's the same with Sexyy Red. I think people accept her for her, and her personality is addictive. She's like a really pleasant person, no matter how crazy she talks or whatever. And I think that works for her. Ice Spice Ice Spice in a position where it's like, yo, if you don't like her, you're just a hater. But you don't genuinely be like, oh, well, we think Ice Spice is an amazing person. You think she looks good, but you don't think she's like an amazing person. Anyway, this was after people were talking about her with a bunch of shit. Here we go.
She don't post her kids. Why is y'all worried about my kids? Like, they right here cool, they fed, they clean, they good. What's going on? Why is y'all worried about my kids? Go have some kids and worry about them dirty bitches. For real. Okay, I'm sorry, but they be pissing me off. Like, yeah, my kids is right here, they good. They always with me. Thank you. Good and fed. Very, very well fed. A lot of toys over here. Big ass house. We live in. Rich baby mama. It's about where the kids at. My kids ain't got Instagram. Is you cool? My kids ain't on Instagram. They're not going to be on Instagram. They don't have Instagram. Be like, why she don't post her kids? You said when I talk on the phone, I say bad words? I'm sorry. You want me to stop saying bad words? Yeah. But bad words is fun to say. You know what I'm saying? You hear me, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's fun to curse. Curse. You can curse.
Who?
You.
No.
Say a curse word. Say it.
No.
You better not. You said when I...
Okay. Again, I actually do believe that, at first, like, she was like a character of herself where people like, oh, she's like the dumb new female rapper. And I think people just realize there's some genuineness with her, and people just like her and root for her because there's a large swath of the population that probably see themselves in Sexyy Red, or they see how she moves and they appreciate it because it's more authentic compared to the mostly rigid manufactured bullshit that they normally see. So I kind of agree with Berg with that. I think people like Sexyy Red for Sexyy Red. So, salute to Sexyy Red.